Welcome back to year number 13, week number 14 for them Cascade Valley Coyotes. This week, though, we got a big game against Texas, but we them Coyotes. Oops, wrong button. Now, normally Texas would be a super scary team, but they, despite having a really good overall rating, they are not apparently very good. 4-7 right now. They've only won one conference game the entire year, so kind of feel pretty good. From a recruiting standpoint, we're in a really good spot. We have 3 recruits left that we're trying to make sure we lock in here. We have MJ Williams, who's a fantastic corner. And if we kind of look at where we are from a top school perspective, we're good. Everybody's had their visit. Unless something crazy wonky happens, we should be able to lock this dude up. Hopefully he decides before we get into the offseason, because then things get a little more dicey. Schweiderman, again, we should be okay. But again, you never know what's going to happen here. Week 14 as South Carolina has their visit. They could completely jump us. Then you have Greg Polk, your mother's favorite player. He's sitting in a really good spot. They've had their visit. We're kind of climbing up a little bit, but we've got to make sure that we do something sooner rather than later, or he can make a decision and head to Oregon State. All right, let me pop out this chat for YouTube real quick. All right, there we go. What's up, Tyrell? How you doing? Is that Ripples? Replays? I don't know how to spell that. What's up, bro? All right. And then let's see from a top class standpoint. And then from a recruiting class standpoint, we're still the #1 team in the nation. We're sitting there with 1 5-star, 13 4-stars, I believe the most in the nation. We are really that team, but you knew that already. I'm about to actually close one of these windows, chat. Hold on. Give me 1 sec. Pause that recording. I need to move this. I need to close this blind. Okay, there we go. Cool. And then that should make the lighting pretty solid. Sorry, chat. Let me check this really quick too. Yo, Ellie, welcome back for the 21 months. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Chat, make some love. Show some love. Jesus. Show some love for Ellie in chat. Appreciate that a ton. Okay, they've received that. All right, now we're good. What's up, War? How you doing? Big fan. Thanks for the content you create. Appreciate it. I'm kind of working on some changes for content, but you know, Cascade Valley should be here for at least a bit. All right, let's do the Heisman watch. Now, after recruits, we're looking at our Heisman watch. Tyrell Brown's still the #1 guy on the board. He didn't really have a great week last week. I mean, you're kind of seeing that he had 58 receiving yards and 2 receptions, 8 carries for 38 yards. We put up a wild amount of points, but most of it was through defense and through the passing game. So not his greatest performance, but this week should be different. And then from a top 25 standpoint, still the #1 team in the nation, but we are tied with USC for the best record in the entire NCAA. This obviously is a big game for us because we want to make sure we win this game at Texas, but obviously beating and having a better record than USC is really important as well. They are still in the Big Ten. We are again in the SEC, so there's a potential, you know, college football playoff rematch here against 2 rivals. Outside of USC and Cascade Valley, though, Miami, Boise State, Navy in your top 5. Arkansas there with 1 loss right now with a big game at LSU. Clemson at South Carolina. Alabama at #21 Auburn. Honestly, if they beat #21 Auburn, this could be a game that puts them back in the top 5, top 4 situation. But there's a lot of really good teams. And we have 11 teams that are sitting here at 1 loss or less. It's going to be a spicy ending. And then from a league leader standpoint, Taylor Reed, so the #1 passer in the entire nation. On the ground, Tyrell Brown sitting at 20th. Again, not the end of the world for him to be in top 20. Carnell Killings having a great year, about across 1,000 yards in this upcoming game. Tackle leaders were pretty much all across the board. Sack leaders, pause if needed. Odiari and Jesse Rivers have been balling out this year. And then interceptions, Desmond Simmons sitting at 11th with 5. Again, a couple more to keep adding that already incredible total he has this year. Anything else we need to show? Nah, I think we're Gucci. Yeah. All right, let's pause that. Oh, college football is different looking than Madden, like it's always been. Are you sure about that? I don't think it's going to be like that different looking, personally. I don't really think it's going to be that different looking. It doesn't make a ton of sense for those two games to be like wildly different. My biggest hope though is that college football is a current gen console only, so that it's Xbox Series S and X, PS5, and PC. I hope we don't see it on the previous generation of consoles. If they spend time putting on the other generation of consoles, I think it's a big miss, in my opinion. All right, cool. Let me hide my screen so we can get into it. All right, there we go. There we go. Chike, I appreciate that. Is that how you say your name? I'm not sure. I hope they do put it on PS4. Some people can't afford a PS5. Totally understand that. But the game will be significantly held back if we're still putting it on last-gen consoles. The PS4 and Xbox One came out in 2014. It has been 10 years since those systems came out. It's time to move on. We gotta move on. We gotta move on. All right, here we go. Picking things up at Texas with Tyrell Brown getting the ball to start the game. We need to make sure this dude has a dominant performance. The graphics are present. Oh, the presentation will be different, right? But like graphically, they were on par. There wasn't like a major difference graphic wise. But presentation, yeah, definitely different. Well, 2nd and 5 action here. The blitz is coming. We quickly throw one. Carnell Killins getting involved early. What a hit after that crazy move. First and again, Butler's going to slide over in motion. Little underneath. We're trying to make sure our playmakers are getting involved today. Jay Bone with a 7-yarder. Heard this ain't even putting the coaches in the game. Like the best part of the game is the coaching carousel. If coaches are editable, they will have coaches from the community in the game within 2 days. We don't need coaches in the game, in my opinion. Well, 2nd and 3. Little bubble screen here. Michael Isaacs. They say he doesn't get the first down, though. Like, if you're telling me of all the things that aren't in the game, coaches would be the biggest issue for people, I'd say they're lying. 99% of you that are going to play this game are going to create your own coach. You're not going to be out here with the head coach of your team. You're going to create your own coach. So it's fine. Back here, Tyrell Brown. Another good run from him. Look, this is what we want to see. The offense moving. Isaac slides in motion here with Taylor Reed in the backfield. Beautiful little curl around here. Nice play by Butler to hold that one in. But yeah, if they put college football on the old consoles, it's going to hold the game back. Like, and then people are going to complain about, oh, it's not different enough. It's just like you can't have it on old consoles and have the game be extraordinarily different. Like, it needs to be solely on the new consoles. Little screen setting up. Looking to get Tyrell Brown out on the edge. He doesn't have a lot of room to work with, and he actually loses a yard. Second down, 11 to go. Oh my God, what a play by the defensive tackle. First incomplete pass of the game. I would love to do sports commentary, like sports broadcast work, but I had an opportunity that unfortunately fell through earlier this year, and it would have been incredible. Third down, 11 yards to go. We need something here. Texas again, trying to get a stop. Did not want to throw it to that guy. We misread where we were trying to go with it, and because of that, we're kicking a field goal. Lining up for field goal here. Thornhill on the hold. An absolute boom of a kick to give us a 3-0 lead. Not exactly ideal, but some points are better than none. Oregon State barely wins their game, by the way. What a game against Oregon. All right, cool. Let's get it. So here we go. Our first look at Texas's offense. Again, their crowd has been super hyped this entire game. Got to make sure we lock in a nice dump off pass here. Burton's going to hold that one in and gets about 15. I think the big thing is if we get it on PC, Tay. I don't think I've seen official word from EA. I'm not calling anything official, so I see it from EA. Big blitz here. Keishan Anderson nearly gets to the quarterback, but it's Simmons making the stop on Ladarius Coe after 9. Road to Glory again. Rumors and they're thinking about doing a new Fight Night 2025. When you say rumors, where did you hear rumors about that? Second and 1. Bringing a blitz here. A lot of pressure, and he throws that one away smartly. I don't think a new Fight Night is realistic when UFC didn't sell very well. And UFC is in an infinitely better spot marketing-wise than boxing. So I wouldn't hold my breath on a new boxing title. Ellis puts a guy in motion here. Anderson and company trying to get in the backfield. We're looking to get a stop here. The running back falls backwards. They say they give him forward progress, though. I don't know about that one. I don't think EA explores the college basketball game. I think they don't do it because they can't have an ecosystem. That makes sense. College football made sense because they have Madden, right? I don't think you see college basketball unless it's from 2K. Another big run here. Look at that. Good stop by Donald Gamblin. Super Bowl would have been better than the Lions played. I think you're missing a word in that sentence. It doesn't make sense. Yo, Lock in Tony. Thanks a lot for the follow. Bringing the blitz. Oh my God, what a pancake block. Texas might be able to go to the house here. 40, one of the worst running back numbers we've seen in a minute. Unless you're playing 50 years ago, it goes for a big game. Super Bowl would have been better if the Lions played. How could you have watched the Super Bowl go into overtime, be an absolute chess match the entire time, and say it would have been better if the Lions played? Bringing the pressure again. Ellis feels pretty comfortable with those. An absolute dot to Skabinski, who's down at the 4. You got to be a Lions fan. That's the only explanation. I want to see more TK before I judge it. Oh, little quarterback draw, and Keishan Anderson drills Cam Ellis. Another big down here. Burton's going to slide in motion over to the right-hand side. Looks like a little delayed handoff. We got guys there, and Keishan Anderson keeps him out of the end zone again. Easy and Lions never been. That alone makes it more hype than San Francisco to blow it again. You're 1,000% speaking in revisionist history. 1,000% you're speaking in revisionist history right now. 3rd and goal. Can we get a big stop here? Texas again lines up. Going to send their guy in motion. They've been moving their tight ends around a whole lot right now. They go with a fullback dive. Oh my God. Derek Harris with an angry 2-yard touchdown run. They missed their extra point. That's incredible. So Texas has a great drive. It's the first one to score a touchdown in this game, but they missed their extra point. So some people might be calling for their kicker's head after this game. And Carnell Killen says, you better watch me instead of your kicker. Still play Fight Night now on my Xbox. It's still Fight Online too. Server's still up. Ooh, Tyrell Brown skating around a little bit. Does find 4 yards. College baseball? No. I don't think you'll see a college baseball game unless it's from Sony San Diego Studios. There's just no one, like EA, I would be surprised they ever got in baseball again. It's just not a profitable gaming market. Reed under center. Makes a little adjustment here. Sees his guy, throws it to his halfback, Tyrell Brown, making guys miss. You love to see it. Tyrell Brown out here skating and gets a 26-yarder. San Francisco Blue League a couple years ago and did the same. But have your opinion, I have mine. You're speaking with knowledge of the events that happened. I'm speaking as if Detroit could have went in there and got absolutely blown out. Detroit just blew a massive lead to lose in the previous round of the playoff. They would have gotten smoked by the Chiefs. Back here to the run game. Roderick Johnson, 2, maybe 1 yard on that play, actually. Like, you guys are so impossible to make happy. We literally just watched a Super Bowl that went to overtime and was won. And you guys are like, it'd be better if this team was in it. You guys are miserable human beings. Reed again, needing something here. Not a lot to look for, though. Throws one underneath. That was blocked away by Jason Ross. Let's go screen. D-Tone Pride. Are you a Detroit fan? There's no way you're comparing week 1 of an NFL season to the Super Bowl. You do realize that teams get marginally better, or not even marginally, significantly better, or worse. I'm not, never mind. You're an idiot. I'm not talking about that. Little halfback screen here, trying to make something happen. Not a lot of room for Tyrell Brown to go. He can't even get back to the line of scrimmage. 4th and 9, another field goal coming up. So lining up for a field goal here. Going ahead and kick that one. It is going to be good. And because they missed their extra point, we tied the game. You don't have to call me miserable. No, you're miserable. You're saying that a Super Bowl that went to overtime and went down to the last seconds of overtime, you're saying would have been better if a different team was in it. Detroit gave up a 3-score lead to lose in the playoffs. What do you think would have happened when they faced a significantly better team? They lost their game. Oh, a nice pitch out here. Texas trying to make something happen. Reggie Kraft trying to bring him down. He forces him out of bounds, but that is a huge play for Texas. The biggest steal in this year's draft? I mean, I think it depends what position you're talking about. And really where people get drafted, right? I could say Yeah, let me focus on the game really quick. Texas moving another guy around. They've been really smart about moving guys around in space. Ellis, a lot of time, throws one, but waits until the last second when he gets hit for his guy. Lodulele get open after 18 yards. What's the teams you want to see in the NBA Finals? If I were picking teams today, I would say the Clippers out of the West and the Celtics out of the East is probably who I'd put my money on. Bowie comes in motion, another little handoff here, a little jet sweep action. They're trying to run. The blocking from Texas has been incredible. And right now, the team that is in last place in the SEC East is looking kind of good. No, you just have like a pretty miserable tape, D-Zone. Oh my God, what a stiff arm, and Texas gets in the end zone to take back the lead. Chad, that guy's so miserable. Imagine watching a Super Bowl where it goes down to the final seconds of overtime to be decided, and you think that another team being in there would have made it a better game. That's just idiotic. That's just miserable. That's just a miserable person. Probably a Detroit fan, so that's why he's feeling, you know, the way that he's feeling. But like, we just had one of the best finishes in Super Bowl history, and he's saying it would have been better if a different team was in it. That's just chaotic. Texas right now is feeling the home crowd, giving them a whole lot of energy right now, but we've got to make sure we answer right back. Pelicans and Herb Island going to the finals. I love Herb, but I don't know about the Pelicans. Back at it with the run again. Tyrell Brown trying to make some moves. Great cuts again. He's finding his room every single time now. What do you think of LeBron passing 40,000 points? He's the most skilled basketball. Sorry, I shouldn't say most skilled. He's the best basketball player of all time. Deeper in more buckets than any other NBA player we've ever seen in our entire lives. Together, Reed all by his lonesome in the backfield. Has a guy as Jay Bohm beating the press coverage, and Jay Bohm is going to go into the end zone. It's been a minute. All right, there we go. That was a big play. That was a big play. Extra point, no good, brother. What is going on in this game? This game's so annoying. So unfortunately, just like Texas's kicker earlier, our guy missed an extra point, which, you know, it happens. And these slants are cooking our guys right now. Desmond Simmons getting eaten up. I think saying Anthony Edwards is the next Michael Jordan is insane. I think Anthony Edwards is incredible. I love Anthony Edwards. He's one of my favorite NBA players to watch right now. One of the few players that I'd pay money to go watch. Calling him the next Jordan is just weird. Quarterback keeper again. Ellis has been making a living on the run right now, and he continues to defy the odds and lead this team. Doing our best to get some pressure here. Want a hit off the edge against Ellis. I think Anthony Edwards is wildly talented, though. I'm a big fan of him. Keeping the pressure going. They're running back trying to get to the edge. We got Heinrich there shutting him down for loss of 1. Will I play the new college football game this July? What do you think, Trevin? What's your opinion on that? You think I'm gonna play? Massive play, 3rd down, 14. We know they're obviously in a passing situation here. Running back moves over to the right-hand side. They throw underneath and he drops it. This could be a dicey situation for a field goal. So Texas will lock up here. This is about a little under 50 yards, maybe 48, 49. Hard to tell where the spot is ultimately. But the kick is going to be up. That one is going to have enough legs to it, and they're going to extend their lead to 4. Not entirely sure, Nola. It really depends on replayability in that game. Things getting a little spicy right now. 5 minutes left here in the first half. Texas being in the lead is not what we really thought was going to be happening here. Jeremiah Butler trying his best to turn the corner, but he just can't quite do it. Any Shogun into recently? Shogun. It's really good. Second out, 4 yards to go. An absolute dot to Michael Isaacs, who crosses the 50 with a 31-yarder. That was a big play. That was a big play. Hey, YouTube, if you guys are enjoying this, make sure you guys hit that little thumbs up button. Helps out an absolute ton. And let us know you're enjoying the stream, too. Keeping it moving here. Tyrell Brown. Again, having a little bit of trouble in between the tackles on that carry, but still manages to get 5. You think the Timberwolves are a contender for the chip? Yes. I think they can absolutely make noise in the playoffs. Anthony Edwards is a bona fide superstar. Rudy Gobert is playing unbelievable defense this year after people criticize him nonstop. Towns, when he's hitting, is super difficult matchup for anybody. They have a lot of size and a lot of depth. And then McDaniels is an absolute unbelievable player as well. Second and 5. A lot of time here. Reed floats one up perfectly to Joe McBride, and Joe McBride is out here trying to go into the end zone, and McBride has enough. There's a guy in my Twitch chat that just said, LeBron James. LeBron loses too much. I used the wrong 2. He can't spell, so I'm not surprised. To be the best. How many playoff games? Sorry, how many playoff series did Michael Jordan win before he got Scottie Pippen? Go for a 2-point conversion here. Reed feeling the pressure, throws one after being trapped. Isaacs is going to fight for his bread and get in. Are you kidding me? Bro, that was a crazy play. What do you think the Steelers will do at QB? Disappoint me. I think they should go trade for Justin Fields. It won't cost them a lot. If you give up a second rounder, that's still worth it. You get Russell Wilson on a minimum deal, that's worth it too. We'll toss out here to the right-hand side. Our guys are there, and it looks like Anderson is going to stop Morosk after a 1-yard loss. Or that's gambling. Oops. But yeah, I think Russ on a veteran's minimum deal is perfectly fine. Fields would be great to have in there too with our offense, so I'd be fine either way. Second and 11. Little handoff here this time to Pollard, and Pollard's out here moving to make it 3rd and 1. The other big thing I'd say is a sleeper pick for Pittsburgh for me would be Jacoby Brissett. Jacoby Brissett would be the perfect bridge quarterback in Pittsburgh. Trying our best to get a little bit of pressure. They're sending Coe into the motion. We're trying our best. We almost got there in time. Oh, we might have kept him. They might be punting on this one. Keep seeing rumors the Falcons are going to sign Cousins. There's been pretty strong conversation around that for like a year. It's definitely feasible. Yo, what's up, Kay? Texas punts one deep. Jay Bone back here having a stellar season, trying to make sure this man gets returner of the year. A couple of good moves, nothing crazy, but we'll take the yards. Jacoby's retiring, I believe, to be a high school football coach. Wait, really? I thought that was no, that's Teddy Bridgewater. I was like, yeah, that's Teddy Bridgewater. .205 left, trying to get more points on the board. We're feeling pretty good right now, but Tyrell Brown needs to get some positive gains here, and he gets about 3. Kenny Pickett could have been something if they just sat him for a year. There's no evidence that sitting a quarterback for a year, starting them immediately, or starting them after X of number of games is better. There's no evidence for any of that. 2nd and 7, little play action. Reed again, feeling the pressure, has a guy deep, throws one, looks like Butler. Butler's gonna haul that one in, and he's down inside the 15. There's no evidence that doing anything changes how a quarterback does. It was just old, like an old system that people did because it made more sense. Back out here again, Tyrell Brown pushing forward, only gets a yard. Oh, really, Whitestar? That's weird. Why aren't they working for you? Does it give you an error message or not? Word from Holmes and Love. How do you know it would have been any different had they played right away? Ooh, dicey ball. Marcus Morgan had his hands on it. Big down. We've struggled a lot here in these short yardage situations. Brown trying his best to fight for his bread. He gets just enough to be at the goal line. Shoot. Switch to this. The best 2 QB in history didn't start right away. Again, where is the data that says if they had started right away, they would not have been as good? What you're saying is this is a system that was put in place. We don't know what the impact actually is. There's not data correlating sitting or starting a quarterback or waiting until 6 games or 8 games or 10 games is any better or worse is all I'm saying. On the goal line, you know what time it is. Give the ball to Tyrell Brown. No touchdown vulture here. We need this man to get back to the Heisman. Tay, again, you're not understanding what I'm telling you. I am arguing that there is no data that says sitting or starting a quarterback their first year for any amount of time, either way, has any positive or negative benefit at all in terms of their development. Ooh, the quarterback's rolling out here to the right-hand side. What an absolute dot here to start the second half. Ladarius Kogan, a 19-yarder. So we know what worked for the 2 best. That's the day. What if they hadn't? J-Rob, you are an idiot. Back out here again, Texas. In shot, he throws one deep to the left-hand side. Simmons is going to force him out of bounds again, but Coe is having a ball game. J-Rob, I just know that whoever your boss is at work, you just piss them off all day long because they tell you something and you just can't compute. I can just tell. 2nd and 5. Another little run here. Maroos runs into DJ Byers, who's having none of it. He only gets a yard. I am the boss at work. Can't be profitable. Some of you guys just don't understand like analysis. Like I'm over here talking about quadratic equations and you guys are over here talking about simple multiplication. Like it's just wild. Switching our guys up a little bit here. Heavy set right now for Texas. Big potential conversion for him. What do? He's got all the time in the world and throws it away on 3rd and 4. Been going to games since 1978. Buddy, I've been bowling 100 times in my entire life. Am I good at bowling? Absolutely not. That repetition means nothing. You guys are idiots. Here we go. J-Bone trying to get to the edge. Nowhere to go, though. I just like... They said that cavemen were, you know, hundreds and thousands of years ago. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Because I got some cavemen in my chat right now. This is crazy. Taylor Reed's been having an absolute ball game right now. The offense has been clicking so well. We are trying to see what else we got. And right now, Taylor Reed says, let me flash the legs real quick. And he's going to stay in bounds. J-Rob, listen, there's a phase we hit in chat where someone is so unable to comprehend simple conversation and so dumb in their responses that I just ignore them. You've hit that. You've hit that. All right, here's what we're going to do, J-Rob. I'm timing you out solely for the fact of you don't understand anything. I told you that you going to games for 50 years doesn't mean that you know anything about that sport more than someone else who's watched it for less. And now you're talking about repetition in practice. You are an idiot. Dear God, I can't have you in here. I gotta time you out. 2nd and 9, going right back at it. Brown again, having a lot of trouble running up the middle this second half so far. They're giving me like no play calls. Jesus Christ, man. These dudes are just cavemen. Here we go. Big opportunity. Reed unleashes one. That's going to be Carnell Killers, who's having a ball game today. Sure, HJ, like something like that, I can be like, yup, we can infer that. You are someone who's intelligent. You're using a word like infer. The dudes we've been arguing with don't understand that kind of word. Taylor Reed goes underneath here, a little under thrown there for Isaacs, but he finds a way to get 9 out of that. Favorite superhero? Probably Miles. Spider-Man in general, but specifically Miles. 2nd and 1, Reed under center. Reed panicking like crazy. Has an opportunity, throws an absolute dot, and Killens had it one-handed, but you gotta have 2 on it. Here. Oh, that's a great point, though. YSR. That is a great point. 3rd and 1. Throws it on a dime, and Michael Isaacs, who's had a case of the drop season all year long, drops yet another one. Fourth and 1. Give it to your best player. Make him go to work. Tyrell Brown makes him miss, and he's going to go into the end zone for yet another touchdown. All right, there we go. Texas now down 18, obviously struggling a little bit, and our defense is starting to figure out this little game they got. Biggest moment of pride from our YouTube channel thus far? I would say like being able to collaborate with James Harden, not once but twice. That to me was still like something I can't even believe really happened. Second and 11 again, watching the halfbacks out of the backfield. Loda Lule is a absolute star. thing Cascade Valley's got to do right now is figure out a way to stop this quarterback who is having an absolute field day. And this run game has been super clutch for them as well. I'll run Cascade Valley, Jared, pretty much up until like 2 weeks before the release date of College Football 25. Our guys trying to get some movement here. Anderson judged that a little bit too early, but Simmons gets a tackle. Yeah, but Rico, what I'm arguing is there is no data that says starting, sitting, playing after X games, like we have no data saying it's better or worse. It's all subjective and it's all individual basis. Ooh, an absolute dot here again. Texas is firing back. Like all of that, like you should sit, you should start, they should bench, they should put them for this, they should only do this. All of that is non-objective data. There's nothing objective about any of that that says doing this will give you a 10 times better chance of this quarterback being successful. It's all subjective. The QB keeper here. Our guys are falling down trying to get to Cam Ellis, and Cam Ellis having an absolute game on the ground. Ellis again with the play action. Throws one here underneath, but Donald Gamla's all over it. Bro, where the F have you been? I stream live on Twitch almost every single day. I upload on Facebook almost every single day. I upload YouTube videos where you're at right now multiple times a week. Where have you been? How you gonna tell me where have I been? Where have you been? Second and 11. Ooh, we went for the quarterback that time, but it's a good carry for about 4. That gray dude, that's subjective. That's subjective. I can argue just as easily in the same way that you are that sitting a player is bad for their mental health and doesn't build character. Cam Ellis having a field day as he finds Lazdrick Burton. I don't know how to say his name, but I know we got a touchdown. Kamikaze literally summed up what I was saying when he said there's too many factors to take into consideration and definitely say it works or doesn't. Every player, coach, org is different, so every scenario is different. Thank you. That is the only thing to come from that conversation. That is the only thing that we can say. Is there is nothing objective about it, and every situation is different. In 26 here in the third. Tyrell Brown, solid run again. We'll take the 7. Second short going right back here to Brown. Brown trying to turn up, but I mean, these defenders are running him down. Dream job, you weren't doing YouTube and streaming? Well, I've worked a full-time job almost my entire life while streaming or creating content, but my job had a layoff last year. I would say running marketing for Nike is what I'd probably want to be doing. Nike or Gatorade. 3rd and 7. Jay Bohm had a step, but at the end of the day, Texas is still in this game. Down 11 in the 3rd quarter. They could be absolutely here with one more score. That's the tall Rob analysis on 1K. Texas brings the guy in the backfield. They go with another run here, but again, the defense is finding ways to shut him down, but we have to get a turnover here. You'd be a good sports commentator. I'm waiting for somebody to cut the check. I had a sports thing lined up last year where I was going to commentate a game that was going to be on national television, but it fell through. Ooh, what a dot again. Or not national television, but digital media. So think like the SpongeBob broadcast or the Nickelodeon SpongeBob type broadcast, but along those lines for an NFL game. But it fell through, unfortunately. The person that backed out, they brought back on. Texas is finding a way to stay right in this game, and we have got to get a stop. I mean, their running game has been incredible, but they're finding ways to get it done. Ever been making your own podcast for like the variety? Yeah. I will be bringing a podcast back. Once the maybe next year Discord grows a bit more, yeah, a podcast will come back. 2nd and 10, Texas again. Little jet sweep action. They've been so good, but look at Rivers step up to get him at the line of scrimmage. Let's go here. Hey, what's up, Maz? Needing a big stop here in 3rd and 10. A dot, but they're going to be short of the mark on this one. GGB just bullying chat. Maz, you should have seen the idiotic conversations I was having to deal with in here. 4th and short. You know they want to run it, but what a hit. Donnell Gamblin flies in the backfield. That's huge. Tyrell Brown's got to take over on this drive. Show them that he's that guy, pal. And look at him breaking tackles and ankles with an 18-yard rush. Oh, my God, Maz. It's such a beautiful day. I had the windows down. Had to go pick up medicine for KT and Kendall, and I had the windows down, just living life. 7 minutes left here in the 4th. Little handoff here. Tyrell Brown again. Little shimmy doesn't do too much, but he gets 4. Maz, basically, I said there is no data that says one way or the other that sitting, starting, benching after so many games, starting after X amount many games for a young quarterback is good or bad. There is no data. It's all subjective. And I had a guy in here just telling me subjective things over and over. It was wild. 2nd and 6 here, a little bunch set. J Bohm getting involved. It's been a minute. He's got a nice ball across the middle. A nice Jeremy, fingers crossed, man. Brown getting a carry yet again. Trying to get to the edge. Not quite there, but we'll take 5. The guy, oh yeah, he said he's been watching since 78. And so I said, watching games that long doesn't mean you're any better or worse than somebody else. And then he started talking about practice repetitions. It was so weird. Well, 2nd and 5. What just happened? That was so crazy. It would have been a touchdown if it didn't get tipped. Sometimes, man, you just don't know what is going on in people's minds. He's like, I'm the boss. I'm like, okay, buddy. 3rd down, 5 yards to go. Oh, such a close one. Reed needed to put a little bit more loft on that one, and McBride would have had another touchdown. As much as we want to go for it, this game has been a little bit too close for comfort, so we are going to take the field goal here to make sure we get the points. And now we got a 14-point lead with 5.5 minutes left. Exactly, Maz. And all myself and other people were saying is that quarterback is dependent on so many factors. Everybody's different. Like, sitting a quarterback could piss them off. Sitting a quarterback could motivate them. Sitting a quarterback could give them development time. Sitting a quarterback could make them lose all confidence in their game. Like, you just don't know. There's nothing that we know about that. Texas here down 14, knows they need to get a drive going. That's giving them points ASAP. But look at Donnell Gamblin shutting down the run. Hey, what's up, Sergio? Yeah, these will always be videos after the fact, so. The Texas hatred strong. I respect it. What's up, Bruce? Texas again sees the pressure, and then Cam Ellis goes down. We've hit him for a lot of tackles for loss today. It might be the first sack in a minute. Texas right now with a 3rd down, 19 yards to go, knows they need something huge here. Quick pass to the halfback gets him really comfortable to go for it on 4th down. Imagine Westfall. You're kicking it? I'm honestly kind of surprised by this. 4th and 6. They are deep in their own territory, around the 30 or so, but they are deciding to punt it. Down 14 with not a lot of time left. And their defense has not really been out here getting stops. Jay Bohm. Oh, hold on a second. Jay Bohm trying to get a punt return for a touchdown. It's been few and far between this season, but he goes down to the 20. But what a return. That was so good. Reading Company got an opportunity to put this game away. Right now, we're already in field goal range, but we could easily get a touchdown here and put this one down. Nah, you're good, Tay. It's just, I'm never going to tell someone, like, don't have an opinion, but, like, at the same time as somebody, I'm always going to have counterpoints, right? If I don't know something, I just won't argue it. But I felt very strongly on that one. You're good. 2nd and 3. Reed doesn't quite feel comfortable here. Is going to pick up some yards. Taylor Reed flexing the speed, and he's in the end zone. Things we did not see for 1,000. And to be fair, Tate, my comments weren't towards you. They were towards a guy in Twitch chat that was just laid different, as the French say. Yo, Cloud, thanks a lot for the gift to sub. Chat, if you got that, make sure to say thank you. We say thank you in this chat. 3 minutes left. Texas is trying to make something happen, and that's not how you do it. The only fact in sitting a quarterback is they won't be injured in the game. I mean, they won't get injured in the game. They could get hurt in practice. Cam Ellis been fighting for his life this game. Throws one. DJ Byers can't quite get there. Who's your face in the NBA? LeBron. Still LeBron until he retires. Watching a little bit here. They throw one, and that's Simmons with blanket coverage. There's not really anybody that's like taking that from LeBron right now. Ellis feeling the pressure, throws one. Simmons can't get there again, and it's Loto Lele getting a huge gain. Texas keeping that pressure on. These out routes have been cooking our guys. The Savion Shelby pulls him down after 12. Oh, future face of the NBA? Texas again, looking for something. A lot of pressure on their quarterback, and he throws that one away as he gets hit. I got you on the Hydrate, Cloud. Thanks again for the gifted sub. I think the safe future face of the NBA is Jason Tatum because of the market he plays in. All right, let's see what we got here. Underneath throw again. Big hit by Gambling. But I think the guy I'd rather see be the face of the NBA because he's got the most personality of any player right now.
No regard for human life.
Yo, James with the 5 gifted sub chat. If you got one of those, make sure you say thank you. We say thank you in the chat. Thank you, James. Celtics can't come through in the tough moments. That has nothing to do with being the face of the NBA. Another dot. Look, they're finding ways to get this ball down the field right now. Wembanyama will be, but I'm talking about more near future. Oh, big hits. That dude was fighting for his life. Being the face of the NBA is more than just what you do on the court, it's what you do off the court too. How much of an ambassador are you? What's your appeal? Anthony Edwards has had some very dumb comments that have hurt him, but yeah. I'll talk about it after this game. 2nd and 10. Texas quarterback throws one. Unbelievable backside throw to James Lotulelei for a 10-yard tutty. You better believe we're trying to score another one. All right, Texas is down 14 points right now. A minute 40 left. In college, this is still doable. They're kicking an onside kick, and our guy, Roderick Johnson Jr., says, I got this one, coach. He's going to get it back to the middle of the field. Would a foreign player ever be a possible face of the NBA? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Wemby could absolutely do it. Keeping it moving. Tyrell Brown going up the middle of the field. You love to see a 13-yard rush. Wemby could do it. Luka's biggest issue is that he gets too many technical fouls to be the face of the NBA. The media's kind of turned on him a little bit, but he could still potentially do it. Tyrell Brown trying to get to the edge here, trying to skirt back up to stay in bounds smartly, and he gets 6 yards. I'd say Yao Ming was a face at a moment. No. 2nd and 4. Brown again. What a move to fight forward for 8 more yards, making them use their last timeout. Brown continues to have a fantastic game. He's done it on the ground, done it in the air. He's finding so many cracks and crevices throughout the middle of this line. Two rushing touchdowns already in the game. We're trying to make sure he gets the 3rd here. Brown pushes forward and got him in a 1st and goal. Trying to get a little toss working here. Brown nowhere to run. We're gonna call a timeout. We want that man back in the end zone. How much? Is there a halfback screen I can run real quick? Not that they're gonna get me. Trying our best to get one more touchdown for the Heisman hopeful. Brown's going to catch one and gets obliterated. We got one more chance for the young fella. Third and goal. We might be going for it if we get the 4th down. We're trying to get him a little run here. Brown fights for his bread, and they say his 4th and goal. We'll use our last timeout. Coach McMurphy's like, hold on. Brown comes in for the last play that he's going to ever touch the ball in this game. Great blocking. He throws up the Heisman, and he's in the end zone for his 3rd rushing touchdown of the afternoon. Coax, there is not. What a game.
With no regard for human life.
Hold on one second. Oh, well. Dang it. That went over the thing. Yo, Fear, thanks a lot for the 5 gifted subs. Appreciate that a ton. Chat, make sure if you got one of those, you say thank you. We say thank you in this chat. All right, that was good. We needed that. We needed that. Texas was more tough than we thought they would be. That's for sure. Game stats, player stats. Here we go. Recapping the stats, Taylor Reed had a great performance. 344 through the air, 2 touchdowns, didn't get sacked, didn't throw a pick. He just balled out the entire game. On the ground, Tyrell Brown, 26 for 130, 3 rushing touchdowns, multiple broken tackles. Taylor Reed also got a rushing touchdown today, so shout out to him. And then receiving game, Brown, 5 for 34, Bone, 3 for 66 and 1 tutty. Isaacs, Killens, all these guys did really well, and Joe McBride getting in the end zone today too was definitely a W. Defensively, Keyshawn Anderson was great. 8 tackles for him, 7 for Gamblin. Those guys combined for 7 tackles for a loss today. We only had 1 sack, which was by Dono Gamblin. Interceptions, we had none. But I do also want to shout out our guy over here from a kick return perspective. Excuse me, from a punt return perspective. J-Bone, 3 for 61. 20-yard average on punt returns. That is so massive to this team. And when the offense might be struggling a little bit, when you get better field position, when that guy's returning it, it makes it all worthwhile. Be safe, be smart, tell somebody you love them. Catch you guys on the next one. Okay, let's get a screenshot real quick, chat. Anyways, the face of the NBA thing. I think Jason Tatum is like a safe pick to be the face of the NBA. Because the face of the NBA is more about, it's a mix of like on the court and off the court. Tatum definitely has that. He is the Duke connection. He's also, who do I want to actually be the player? We'll do Tyrell Brown. He's got the Duke connection. He plays in Boston, which is going to be a big mix as well. And then he's also done a lot of big endorsements for like legit businesses off the court. So in my opinion, he has the highest chance of being the face of the NBA right now in the near term when LeBron retires. But it's definitely the highest chance to be Wemby. Just because Wemby has been absolutely crazy. And what I like about Wemby is like Wemby's, when you have to have a personality. And the biggest problem for Jason Tatum, I love Jason Tatum, his off the court personality is very like just right? It's like Mike Trout. Mike Trout is an incredible player, but his personality that he gives us is no one cares. No one cares. Like, no one's watching Mike Trout for his personality. They're watching him for his game. I don't think people are watching Tatum for his personality. They're watching him for his game. And I think that's the biggest detractor from Tatum right now. So when you got a guy like Ant Edwards, you could see where the personality mix comes in, right? But he's also done some like terrible things. He's got a homophobic thing on his record, which is not going to be a good look for him. But if he can grow, you could see him potentially having an opportunity to be that sort of like face of the league at some point. But Ant's got to get out of his own way. Can't do stuff like that, man. All right, let's do this screenshot. Here we go. Oh shoot, I can't use this one, can I? It's still broken, it's so annoying. All right, let me use a snipping tool real quick. One sec, chat. This is episode 193. What a time. What a time. Okay. Almost to 200, I know. I know. It's crazy. If you look at the Spurs HEB commercials, Wemby and Sochan are great in those. I heard what Jeremy Sochan sounds like for the first time last week, and I was so confused. I didn't know that's how he sounded. right, there we go. Wait, what was Real Deal saying is mid? All right, let's see. I want to see who we're playing in the conference title. I feel like it has to be... Is it Alabama? Paolo Banchero? Paolo's got to improve his off-the-court presence. Paolo definitely, like, is killing it. But he's got to improve his off-the-court presence a bit. Who's personality Real Deal? Let's see. Let's see how bad we got hurt on the recruiting. Hey, no problem, Sergio. Long as people are still watching the videos. If people are still watching the videos, I'll keep the series going. But once people stop watching the videos, which my YouTube channel is kind of dying as it is, I don't know how much longer I'll keep it going, but we'll see. Ooh, we're only down 150 on Schweiderman. That's not bad. They moved up 145 there. Okay. This is just a bye week anyways. Okay. Conference championship. Beautiful. Jason and Mike. Who is Mike? Rio, you got to give me more context. I know who Jason is. I was talking about Jason Tatum, but who's Mike? What's up, champ? Arkansas. Ooh, things I didn't expect. So they beat out Alabama. Oh, Mike Trout. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Mike Trout's personality is, it's mayonnaise. There's like no personality. Ooh, we took the lead back too before them. Okay, all three of these guys are going into the off season. And we only really have 3 guys to target, which is solid. This guy still hasn't signed. Oh my god. $79 acceleration is crazy. Like Tyrell Brown feels slow, and he has like crazy ratings. So I can't imagine how a 79 acceleration guy would feel. He's still up top though. Ooh, Heisman hopeful Adrian Harris. Okay, that'll be interesting. I want to see returner of the year. Where's our guy at? Number 1. Let's go. Those 4 touchdowns really help him. Hey, they do. The Hogs got a shot. They got to beat us though. Man, that's gonna be a game. Yo, Militia, thanks a lot for the gifted sub as well. Appreciate that a ton. There's an early release for the show. I think you can Google that. Yeah, I think it's 4 days early if you pre-order. I don't care about the show until they tell us features. Today we're supposed to find out about Road to the Show, but I'm not excited. I'm not excited. The showcase mode in the show is basically the Bowman showcase. Or now it's the combine, not the showcase. So like, we'll see if they went in depth with anything, but like, I need to be able to request a trade and get traded, right? Like there's just so many things that they need to get fixed in that mode. Derrick Henry on Jacksonville? I don't think it fits him. I don't think it fits him. They pass too much for Henry, in my opinion. Okay, so I'm gonna run to the restroom really quick, and then we're gonna come right back and play the conference championship game. I think Henry's going to the Ravens, or Henry to the Ravens could be dirty. I agree. They're much more of like a downhill smash mouth plus speed element. Imagine having a guard a read option where Lamar could take it to the edge and Derrick Henry could go up the middle. No, thank you. That's scary. Yeah, Derrick Henry there would be disgusting. I also think whatever team gets Josh Jacobs gets the best running back in free agency. Josh Jacobs to Houston is what I'd want to see, but Josh Jacobs to Baltimore would be dumb scary as well. Let me run to the rest of the quick chat, and then we'll get this going for the conference title. All right, we're back, chat. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let me do the intros and stuff, and then we'll get right into it. Welcome back to year number 13, week number conference championship. And then Coyotes are trying to take the title. Not the title. Well, let me start that over. Jesus Christ, that was abysmal. I'm just going to end that recording. That was terrible. Saquon of the Vikings. There's no shot Saquon goes to the Vikings unless he sees their quarterback situation. Been watching the video. Love the series. Thanks a lot, FedEx. Wait, FedEx Mobile. Is that like an official branded account? No, you have Metallica as your background. Okay. I was like, wait a second. I was like, wait a second. That was like an official branded account. Hey, no doubt though. Glad you're enjoying it. All right, let me start this. Let me end that recording because my editor is going to be like, what is going on? What is going on? You walk strange. Almost seems like he did something to your Achilles. Yeah. I'm using a leg crutch. Where do you think Henry will go? It's tough, honestly. All right. All right, let's get it. Welcome back to year number 13. We are in the conference championship, and then Coyotes are out here trying to win it all. Let's go. Now, we're still the number 1 team in the nation in the college football playoff ranking, especially, but we're facing number 6 Arkansas. If they beat us, we could technically still be in the college football playoff, but we ain't trying to have that happen. We are an A+ across the board, unlike my grades in elementary and high school. And Arkansas is a B+ from the most part with a B- on defense. So we have to make sure we score a lot of points today because as we saw, Texas exploited us last week and Arkansas can do the same. Let's look at their roster. Now, Arkansas has Adrian Harris, who is their top player right now. He's actually a Heisman candidate, number 3 or so on the board. We'll check that in a second. But they also have Johnny Galea, who's a redshirt senior, who's also up there, the same overall ranking, but Harris won out the job. So interesting that the guy didn't transfer. At halfback, they've got John Murray, a very slow running back, but behind him, they have Daniel Pumphrey, Chucky Dale, and Andrew Hill. All those guys are very fast. And then a wide receiver, we're going to look and see what they have. They have Jason Mason, a senior. They've got another junior here in Cameron Rump. They have some guys that can absolutely get the job done. But again, I like our corners over everybody. Do we have any injuries? Oh, yeah, we do. Now, a big injury happened about 2 episodes ago that I forgot to actually mention to you guys in the last episode. Mikel Lanier broke his fibula. He's out for 6 weeks, which means that we're not going to see him play ever again in Cascade Valley. We salute you, King. Now, we talked about the Heisman candidacy. Oh, God. Words are hard. Now, we talked about the Heisman vote a little bit earlier. Tyrell Brown sitting at the top spot. A great week last week. 160+ all-purpose yards, 3 rushing touchdowns. But Tanner Hawthorne, Adrian Harris, who we just talked about as well, are right there trying to make sure they can get into that number 1 spot. Brown has got to ball out and lead this team to a title again and make sure that he gets his 2nd Heisman Trophy of his career. Let's do top 25 real quick, too. Yo, Macarize crew, welcome back with the tier 1 resub. 3 months, welcome back. And then looking at the top 25, we're number 1. USC again, still tied for number 1 with us, but technically number 2. Miami, Boise State, Navy sitting on the outside looking in. But Arkansas, again, even if they lose, they could still be a top 10 team. But we're trying to make sure they definitely lose this week. Also worth noting, USC versus Michigan is a very big game, has a lot of implications. Michigan could even jump into the top 4, top 5 with a win there. Miami versus Clemson, another big game with big implications. We've got to make sure we take care of business, though. And one last look at our recruiting board before we hop into this game. We've got MJ Williams. We're in the lead by 1,000+ points. He didn't exactly accept an offer yet, but we should still be good for him. Chris Schweiderman, we're in the lead by 50 points. South Carolina was down 1,100, had their visit, cut the lead to 50, but again, we should be winning that one. And then Greg Polk, your mother's favorite player, kind of almost locked in, but again, we're down about 600 points. We have to really make sure that going into the off season, when there's signing day, we can put all of our points in, then we give a lot of these dudes a whole lot of points. All right, cool. Let's jump into the game chat. This will be the last one, and then I gotta go. Kind of want to do anthracite. I don't hate it. I don't hate it, champ. We'll do that one. All right, YOLO. YOLO. All right, here we go. All right, there we go. Probably should have made them wear red jerseys, but whatever. It's fine. He's fine.
Man left, man left. Four down. Check 59. Mike is 59. Ready? Round 50. Round 50.
Yeah, we're gonna make them wear red. Actually, let me pause this. We're gonna make them wear red, chat. It's gonna be too difficult to decipher on some of those. All right, so we're gonna go back, do this, those pants. Is that my only black helmet? Yeah. Cool. All right, that's better. That's better. Oh, chat, I cannot wait to feel better. Sinus issues got me in a blender. All right, there we go. Yeah, it's way better to see what they're wearing. You cannot FedEx. I do not give it out. I paid a lot of money to have all this stuff done, so I keep it for myself. Here we go in the SEC Conference Championship for the first time in Cascade Valley history. And look at Tyrell Brown saying, I'm here to set some records. First down here for Reed and company. Reed sees the guy, throws one deep. Who else but Jay Bohm to start it off with a big touchdown. Thanks for asking, Ellie. The kids are pretty good. KT was in a blender for like a day or so. She seems to be her normal self now. I am still in a blender, but just trying to work through it. Cascade Valley starts off hot here, and now all the pressure hits over here to Arkansas. Can they answer right back? Coach McMurvin goes for a deep pass down the middle, which ended up putting points on the board. And Heinrich and company are trying to stop this running back situation, but Adrian Harris runs for a big gain of 14. Doing our best to spy on their quarterback situation a lot, but it doesn't matter. This blocking is incredible for Arkansas. And ODR and company forced him out of bounds, but now he has 36 rushing yards on 2 carries. Harris continues this dominance to go with a little bit of a run to the running back this time. Reggie Kraft brings him down after 3. Second and 7, Gamblin and company trying to get in there. What a hit though in the backfield, immediately stopping Pumphrey for a loss of 4. TJ Byers though on the tackle on the last play. 3rd down, 10 yards to go. Trips over here to the right. Watching for the intermediate stuff. They go underneath. This time Prevlin though goes nowhere, and it's 4th and 5 in a tough situation for Arkansas. 4th and 5. This one's kicked deep. J Bohm, though, looking like he wants to return this one. He's going to field that one cleanly off the ground. Bohm trying to scamper around a little bit. Not a ton of room, but J Bohm turns water into wine and picks up 18. There's a Fangs recruit mod, FedEx. It's all in the Discord. J Bohm showing once again why he deserves returner of the year with a heck of a heads up play there. Taylor Reed in the fire, gets one to Joe McBride, and McBride's gonna break that tackle. The big fella is going down the field on another big game. Almost in the red zone after one play. We're going right back here to the run game. Arkansas has just not been watching enough tape to know what Cascade Valley is good at. Second and 4. Tyrell Brown with a great catch across the middle brings him down to the 10. Taylor Reed's 3 for 3, 120 yards passing today. It has just been a heck of a ball game for him as Brown goes for 3 more. Second and goal, Bohm slides in motion. A quick pass that is picked off by Reed. What a jump by the corner, and Bohm comes in, former defensive back, and makes that tackle. Looks like Taylor Reed and his receiver were a little bit on the wrong page there. Still, it ended up being a turnover. They got to answer back on defense now. Second and 13, little handoff here. We got guys all over the place, and Jesse Rivers brings down John Murray for a loss of 2. Defense playing pass the entire way here. 3rd down, 16 yards to go. They go for a check down Charlie play. Dono Gamblin brings his guy down after only a gain of 3. Deep in their own territory, Arkansas not looking like the number 6 team in the nation right now. Coach McMurphy has out-schemed them so far despite the turnover. His team looking like they're going to be all right. J Bohm trying to cut around a little bit, gets back to the middle of the field. We're going to see a solid return to 9. The monitor doesn't impact the look of the game. First down again. Underneath pass, it is nearly picked off by a D lineman. I mean, Sergio probably, like, I'm not gonna, it costs money for me to edit and, you know, get the videos. So like if my channel's dying, it's dying. It doesn't make sense to keep uploading if it's gonna kind of underperform, but I still like uploading, so we'll see. Second down, nice ball here to Carnell Killens, who turns up the field. What a catch and change of direction by the young Kai. Reed back in the red zone where he had a critical mistake earlier. Throws a dot here to J Bohm, who is in the end zone. Got ourselves a record, champ. The biggest takeaway there is that we just saw Taylor Reed throw the most touchdowns in a single season in Cascade Valley history. The sophomore has been absolutely lights out and has been carrying this team all season long. And speaking of carrying a team, Adrian Harris refuses to go down. 28 yards in that scamper. I had a good day, Chad. How about you? Taylor Reed continues to be that guy, but this defense is led by Keyshawn Anderson. This uniform combo is kind of tough. Arkansas again gets a great run. Reggie Kraft missing on the tackle. Chancellor Allen, though, was able to get that from nearly the ground. Third down, short to go. Big hit off the edge by Heinrich, dropping Harris for a loss of 4. Arkansas on 4th, and Shore is going to line up to punt again. This is the second time they punted from being across the 50. This one's obviously going to go out of bounds, but this is not good if you're an Arkansas fan. FedEx, there's not really a need for me to continue playing this once the new games are out. I'll move on to College Football 25, unless they just don't have deep dynasties. Back out here in the run game. Brown trying to find himself something, and he found a first down easily. Hitting him with the play action here. Reed again, ready to get things going. Has a guy on the other side of the field, and it's a dot to Killens who gets both feet in. Honestly, before Carnell Killens, I really feel like Lonnie Downs might have been the most technical route runner we've ever had in Cascade Valley history. But after watching Carnell Killens work these last few years, I think it might be him. First quarter's winding down, not much time left here. Reed sees a guy, and that is a tight window for Jay Bohm to hold that one in. It's a big catch. I mean, if they allow custom teams, yeah. Last play of the first quarter here. Roderick Johnson trying to find himself a couple of yards, and he manages to get 4. Good first quarter, champ. You kind of have to feel for Roderick Johnson a little bit. He's been such a good player, touchdown vulture for most of his career, but the past couple of years, it really feels, or the past couple of weeks, it really feels like Tyrone Brown has found his niche again and has become that guy. Chair keeps sliding. Team builder has been confirmed. EA has not said team builder is confirmed. First down again. Little handoff here to Brown. Brown's going to skirt up the middle. We get 4. There's been no official word from EA on team builder unless it dropped today. I have not seen anything. Rumors or people tweeting screenshots of said stuff. Yes, they have. Check their Twitter. Tag me on it on Twitter then. 2nd and 6. Roderick Johnson pounding it through the middle for a nice 7-yard run. If they said it on Twitter, tag me in their Twitter. I have not seen anything that EA has said about that. Keeping it moving. Brown again, trying to bounce to the edge and gets hit pretty hard for a gain of 4. Second out, 6 yards to go. The play action. Got it, guys. Michael Isaacs, and luckily he holds on to that one. One sec, chat. Just want to prove something really quick. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this. Okay, this is the first tweet they had, right? Control F, team builder. What does that say? No matches. Oh, you guys can't see that. Team builder, we controlled F, no matches. This is EA's official Twitter account for college football. Those are all their tweets. They have lied to me then. EA has never said Team Builder is in this game. They did not lie to you. You found some random Twitter account that said it, and you were mistaken. That's all I'm saying. Seeing their Twitter pulled up and then you saying they lied to me. EA didn't lie to you. EA has never said Team Builder was a thing in this new game. Like, that's all I wanted to show you. Like, they have never said Team Builder is a thing in this. That's all I wanted to show you. Anyways. Will CVU carry an NCAA 25? I think you just saw me talk about someone saying Team Builder was in the game, but there's been no mention of it. So how can they be in the game if there's no Team Builder? Big deficit right now if you're Arkansas, and it's not looking very good at the moment. Yeah, if Team Builder were mentioned, it would be trending, it would be news, it would be covered everywhere. Like, it would just be insane. And they wouldn't talk about Team Builder when they were just finished talking about current teams. Second down, 8 yards to go. Ooh, Gamba's gonna miss on a run there. Jaron Poe and company trying to get to the running back, and they bring down Murray after a big gain. Oh, gotcha, Seahawks. My bad, my bad. I looked at YouTube chat after. My B. Trying to get our best in the backfield here. Another speed option. They are killing us on these. And look at this. Their backup running back goes for a big gain. Yeah, but that's what I'm telling you, FedEx. Like, you're doubling down on, oh, I thought I saw something. And I told you there was nothing, and you were like, yeah, it was. It's on their Twitter. Go look. Oh my God, another big run. Arkansas is killing us on the ground. Humphrey's going to be down inside the 3. Let's go here. Our guys are trying their best here. Heinrich's going to stand up the quarterback on the QB keeper for a big loss. Let's make sure our guys are lined up. They are. Okay. Second and goal. Mason slides in motion here. We're going to try to play the outside in case they keep it. They go up the middle, though. Our guys are going all types of different directions. Huge opportunity here. Can we get a stop? Their quarterback's pretty gassed. He's going to keep it, though, despite being gassed beyond belief. He's going to cut this game to a 14-point lead. It's a good play. Good play. I think he would keep it. I did not want to watch this. And watch him go to the house. That'd have been crazy. All right, there we go. Two-score lead. First half winding down. We are trying to make sure our guys can absolutely do something big. And Tyrell Brown was so close to breaking that run for a touchdown. Heavy set this time. Brown looking for some edge blockers. Can't quite find him. He's going to lose a big gain of 4. Despite that loss, Brown is still averaging over 6 yards per carry. Still having a great game. We need a little bit more right now. Reed trying to throw one. It's going to be close. Killins does get the 12-yarder to make it 3rd and short. Only 2 incomplete passes in the afternoon. Taylor Reed, again, has just been lights out. He owns the most passing touchdowns in Cascade Valley history in a single season. And honestly, before his career is all said and done, he's probably going to have them all. Brown with the cutback. What a play. That cutback to the left was dirty. First and 10 again. Taylor Reed's going to keep one. Taylor Reed fighting for his bread. What a block by Carnell Killins, and Reed is that guy. FedEx, I'm very confused. You told me you were going to own up to your mistake, but all you're doing is doubling down and saying that you were still wrong. I'm so confused. 28-7, Arkansas not feeling very good. We're about to see some Mac Thornhill movement here in the second half because we want to make sure our guys are good for the playoffs. Hey, appreciate it, Josh. Whoa, that's huge, Cosmic. Second and short, under 3 minutes left. Harris, a dot to the sideline. We're going to keep Prevalone inbounds, though, to keep that clock moving after they get back to the line. Harris again. We'll check down Charlie play. Anderson's able to swallow that one up. Because FedEx, you told me that EA confirmed it on their Twitter. I told you they didn't. I said, show me. You said, okay. I then showed you they didn't. And now you're saying, oh, it was this other guy saying that it's not Team Builder yet either. Big play. Dono Gambling gets to the quarterback. He slips that one. He's going to run. We have nobody on that side of the field. Harris is going to slide down, and what a gain to keep Arkansas alive. Like, you did all of that just to say I was wrong. Like, we already knew you were wrong. You didn't have to go tell me specifically why you were wrong. Like, we just knew you were wrong. Harris again, a lot of time. Throws one and corks one. That's out of bounds. No one able to get to that one. His first incomplete pass of the game. Like, you could have just dropped it and kept it moving, but you keep bringing it up. There's no need to keep bringing it up. Like, nobody wants to talk about that still but you at this point. Second and 10. Getting the pressure there. He felt that immediately and got rid of it. That's a great contract for Jalen Johnson. Like, he obviously deserved that. I don't hate that contract for Chicago. Doing our best to get in there. They go with a run this time. Didn't quite expect that, and this guy continues to push forward. Which sliders I use? It's Heisman, and then I tweak them every season or so. It's all in the CPU's favor. So the minute 46 left, they don't quite get the first down. The halfback draw was definitely a nice play call. It nearly worked for them, but instead they kick a field goal to cut the lead. Now to 18. You and me both, Drew. You and me both. Keeping it moving here. Reed all the time. Throws one, and that is a dicey ball that is nearly picked off by Bonamico. Second and 10. Reed feels some pressure here. Sees his running back going back across the middle, and he hits him for a nice 20-yard catch. Back again, needing something here. Reed doesn't really see anything, gets rid of it smartly. Maz, I don't think I'm going to do a free agency one because it's not like a finite period of time. It's there's like I'm just going to keep that in NFL talk, I think. Second down, 10 yards to go. A big ball thrown deep, and it's caught by Bonamico. He nearly had one earlier. He's going to catch this one, takes it away from Carnell Killens. Now Arkansas, with that freshman, are right back going to be close to scoring territory. Trying to get some pressure to the quarterback. He's throwing some dots across the middle, and Simmons keeps him short of the mark. Second and 1. Arkansas did use their first timeout. Quarterback buys Lonesome in the backfield. A nice check down play here. We whiff on another couple of tackles. Gambling and company. Trevelone gets out after 39 yards. We whiffed on so many tackles there. First and goal, we got to be careful of the QB read options, how they scored in their previous one. They go with a speed option this time, and it's just a keeper by Harris, and he cuts this lead in half single-handedly this last quarter. .36 seconds left in a dream. Not a ton of time left on the clock. This Cascade Valley team has got to find a way to get some points on the board before half. Because right now, Arkansas has all the momentum at this point. Reed again, smartly gets the ball, keeps it out of bounds, gets 1 yard. Second and 9, 30 seconds in a dream. Reed had his guy again, but gets obliterated by this defensive line. Plenty of time left, 2 timeouts. This team just needs some sort of positivity going on right now, and they're going to find Hicks for a big game using our second timeout. .22 seconds left in a dream. Nearly the third interception of the game. Reed is definitely feeling a lot of pressure at the moment. He's going to find Michael Isaacs with a strike, and we're going to go up here and see what we can do. Going right back to the line. We're going to save our timeout because, again, we only have one left. That one is so close to being caught. Nine seconds could be an eternity right now. Let's just take the field goal. So Cascade Valley is going to go ahead and line up. We have an 11-point lead right now. We'd like to make it 14. We're going to do just that. With 2 seconds left in the first half, we'll take it. Cascade Valley back on offense here in the second half. Arkansas had it, didn't really do much, and now it's time for Tyrell Brown to try to go to work. And the young fella right now is cooking this game. Brown doesn't have an insane amount of carries this afternoon, but his yards have just been speaking volumes for themselves right now as he goes to another big game. The run game working that well. We can set up a little play action here. Reed trying to get him to bite. Throws one. That is a close one. And Jay Bohm, are you kidding me? That's a wild one. I can't believe that worked. What time is it? Okay. Arkansas's got to feel deflated after that play. It's just not in the cards, or at least doesn't look like it's in the cards for them right now. But we'll see how they respond. Ooh, chat, we're almost to 100 likes on YouTube. Appreciate you guys hitting that like button. Second and 5, bringing the pressure, a big hit, but I mean, these speed options have been torching us, and this might be the best one they've had all game. Allen trying to do something, and he finally does, but they've been running all over this defense. Roll adjustment here by Harris. Goes for something, and Heinrich is there to meet him in the backfield again. FedEx, I don't know how many times you can say something and be wrong in a stream, but you're close to setting a record. Like, holy man. Second and 13, they're going to slide the receiver out to the left-hand side. Harris again, all the time in the world. He's like, great protection, but DJ Byers is having none of it. Finally, a turnover forced by Cascade Valley. Big play. Massive play by the defense there to step up and showcase that they are ready to get things going. And Tyrell Brown trying to turn it around the corner, but only gets 2. A lot of focus on the run game this half. And yeah, you can imagine Arkansas is definitely sitting on that. Brown already at 130 rushing yards today, but he doesn't have a single touchdown to show for it. You know, he obviously wants to get into the red zone. Deep down the field, it's Michael Isaacs. Isaacs is going to hold that one in. Are you kidding me? Cascade Valley has put up 500 plus yards of offense. We're still here in the fourth quarter. This has just been a wild display by this offense right now. And the defense has been doing their job except for the run game. Harris again. Harris shotgun takes off, and we have no answer right now for his run game. It's been the best part of their offense today. Harris is sitting at 94 rushing yards on only 11 attempts. It's been a game for him. We'll pass out of the flats here. Gambler's going to be able to bring his guy down, but it is enough for a first down. For sure, Sergio, for sure. Two-back set right now. He's got Pumphrey and Murray there with him. Harris is down to take off again, and look, our defense is just lost. We are not used to a quarterback being this effective in the run game against us. Sue's balling out. Doing our best with that pressure on him. He's going for a screen. He dumps it off. We got Heinrich right there. He slows him down. Gambling, though. He breaks the tackle somehow. Anderson and company finally force this guy out. Crazy. Arkansas getting cooked. You might be watching different games. They're finding ways to stay in it. Can we stop the quarterback right now? Honestly, I don't know if the answer is yes. Because if we play a team with a mobile quarterback in the college football playoff, we might lose. Rumpf is going to move in motion. They bring him all the way into the backfield on a little bit of a jet sweep, and we able to get him down with Wilson. Good news for Cascade Valley right now is that they are 1 for 6 on third down conversions, but Harris has been taking matters into his own hands so far. He's trying to run. Heinrich is there. We bring him down for a big sack. Pause if needed. Finally, 4th and 13. Oddly enough, Arkansas is going to go for a field goal here. So 4th and 13. You're down considerably. You're going to try to cut the lead to a 25-point game. Coach McMurvin would never do that. Oops. No, I want conservative. There we go. So here in the third quarter, the squad is just looking to put up some more numbers right now, and Taylor Reed goes down pretty quickly. Yo, Craigie, yo, thanks again for the Twitch Prime. Second down, 20 yards to go. Not exactly ideal, but we are going to get a nice pass in here to Carnell Killens for an easy 12-yarder. Taylor Reed, despite having, a couple of interceptions today, has only 5 passing touchdowns. Kind of wild when you think about it. Reed trying his best to scramble around, doesn't like what he's seeing. Throws one off his foot to avoid getting sacked, and we're punting a football away. Arkansas is technically still in this game. I did not mean to punt. I gotta get out of here, Chad. I need to speed up this game. Let's send to like 3rd downs for them. Oh my god. I don't know what just happened there. Arkansas kind of driving right now. Again, Harris is leading this team. It's like a halfback screen. Gambling in a blender right now. I have no words. Warren Forward is not on our coaching staff. He was a player. 3rd and 5. We're watching the quarterback to run because we've seen him do it a whole lot today. They throw a little check down Charlie play. Both of our guys are missing tackles. They're going to be doing a lot of laps in practice. Arkansas knows they can cut this lead easily under 20 on this drive. A big hit though by Keishan Anderson. Our guys doing their best. A QB keeper. Who would have thought Wilson's going to try to get to him, and Allen brings down Harris. Josh, I'll try to show you after this game if I remember. This is my LG though. Our guys got to be careful. This quarterback running. He throws one, and our defense is going to not give up a touchdown. He was out of bounds. I've never said that, FedEx. Can we get a stop here? 4th down. Arkansas obviously looking for something. They throw one in the corner, and it's out of bounds. We're going to go ahead and keep the ball and be able to drive. Six minutes left in the game. We're going to try to get some more unbelievable stats in this game if possible. Reed just, yeah, we'll throw it to open space at this point. That makes sense. I'm not surprised. Well, 2nd down, Joe McBride slides in motion. Going right back to the run game. We haven't really used it a lot in the past drive or so because we've been cooking with Taylor Reed. Third down, inches to go. Should be an easy conversion. Brown able to get a whole lot of extra yards off that as he goes down after 12. FedEx, I've never once said that in a video or even implied it. I have said that you'll see him in something else, and he was in a GGB or basketball association for a little bit. Sticking back to the run here. Brown runs into his own guy. He's going to lose 2 yards because of it. Your favorite player for CBU, the award number 8? Probably Christoph Houston, honestly. I think Christoph is probably my favorite, just because he was like not supposed to be that kind of guy, so it's probably him. Reed again, quick adjustment here. If he's even, he's leaving, and okay, the only thing that's leaving is our ability to pass the football. Third down, 12 yards to go. I guess we're playing defense again. we're just going to sim probably most of this, honestly, chat. Unless they get in scoring territory, which they might. They are. They are right still in this game. Arkansas gets the ball back. We don't really do much, and they could score a touchdown and cut this lead in half again. Trying our best to keep this quarterback in the pocket and not running, because he has been deadly when he gets out there. And as we say that, with QB contain does not work, and he gets out there again. We tackled this man for loss so many times, and he's still just cooking. First and goal. Harris beyond gas right now. They try to go for a screen, but we sniff it out pretty quickly. Second and goal yet again. They go for a run up the middle, and he's having none of it. What a stop by the D-line. Arkansas is absolutely running out of time right now. Under 2 minutes left, down 25. They call up another halfback screen. This was actually kind of working, though. Wait a second. He steps out of bounds. Vincent, why are you in an online chat room calling people a kid? Either your hairline's back beyond repair, or you're just a weirdo calling people kids. Fourth and goal. Trying to get a little bit of pressure on the quarterback. He throws one, and it's way out of bounds. Arkansas chokes yet again in the red zone. Just weird to get online and call a grown man a kid. Like, what are you doing? So deep in our own territory, we just got to make sure we get a couple of first downs here and lock this one up. Tyrell Brown doesn't really get much there. Arkansas still holding on to all 3 timeouts. Not sure if they've given up or what's going on, but we're going to try our best to get some yards here. There we go. Florida thing, don't take offense. I don't care where you're from. Calling another adult a kid is just goofy. Don't be goofy. I know it's probably hard for you. Your name's Vincent, but don't be goofy. And with that, Cascade Valley is going to walk out here SEC champs for the very first time in school history. Taylor Reed, yes, he had a couple of turnovers today, but he balled out. This man was slinging that thing all over the field. Left, right, to your mama, to your grandmama, to everybody. What a game. What a game. Big game, big game. All right, cool. Let's check the stats real quick. Recapping the player stats, Taylor Reed balls out 5 tutties, 2 interceptions. He had a little bit of trouble today, but he averaged 25.3 yards per completion today. Kind of insane. On the ground, Tyrell Brown, 161. No touchdowns for him, but still the yards were absolutely great. Taylor Reed got in the end zone again on the ground. And then in the air, Killins, 4 for 60. Jay Bohm caught 4 balls. 3 of them were a touchdown. Isaacs caught 3. 2 of them were a touchdown. The offense was elite today. And then defensively, Keyshawn Anderson, Donnell Gamblin, both these guys were balling out. I mean, 3 tackles for loss by Keyshawn Anderson. We also saw Heinrich, who stepped up major today, 5 tackles for loss. He was key in keeping the quarterback in check, who still ran all over us. Lopez and Heinrich both get a sack, and then interceptions, one by DJ Byers. I really like how the team played. Yes, we gave up a lot of rushing yards, but still in the passing game, we held Arkansas in check. They were the number 6 team in the nation, but they played us. And now, their chances of national title are over. Ours, well, they're just beginning. Be safe, be smart, tell somebody you love them. Catch you guys on the next one. All right, cool. Let's get a screenshot. Let's get a screenshot. That was cool. The quarterback definitely ran for a lot, but they didn't really get to do a lot. So we'll take that. Isaacs. Like Jay Bohm scored earlier, right? Isaacs for 16. Bohm had 3 touchdowns today. Everybody complaining that Jay Bohm doesn't get the ball enough can finally shut up. He got 3 touchdowns, so. Were they in the first quarter? Like, when did these happen? All right, there's one. This is the post that he ran. Where he was running, and he's like, nah, buddy. I got him. Oh, I gotta break the, here we go. That 3D grass is gonna mess this up. Where are his other touchdowns? Did I miss them all? Am I blind? Jay Bone for 18. This was that dot, I think. Yeah. When did he score his other one? I legit don't even remember it. The T-Bow in that screenshot? Yeah. If the 3D grass was a mess up, I would have used that as my screen. Oh, there we go. Oh, that says he got hit. Oh, that was a crazy catch. There we go. .3D grass looks so weird. I don't know why it's so weird, but whatever. Put the trophy like to the right of them. Yeah. Oh, no, need snipping tool. Alright, cool. Episode 194. What a time, chat. 194 episodes. But people tell me I don't upload it enough. Your favorite YouTuber ain't uploading that many. All right. Yeah, King. That's just kind of the natural thought. Natural thought. Oh man. All right, YouTube. Appreciate you guys. I'm gonna end the YouTube stream. Thanks for hanging in, and I will catch you guys. You can watch on Twitch for other stuff. Twitch.tv/GoodGameBro. YouTube will catch.